Hi everyone, welcome to the Frugal YouTube channel. I'm Nicole.
And I'm John, and we're glad you're here. Thank you for spending some of your day with us. If you're not part of our community yet, hit that red subscribe button to join. It's free and you'll never miss an episode.
Today we're talking about 7 bad money habits many people are guilty of. It's super important that you ditch them because these things keep you poor.
Let me first just say that we aren't here to make you feel bad or to shame you. We're also not saying that we're better than you. In fact, we have been guilty ourselves of many of these bad money habits. For example, I used to think of credit cards as free money. When I was in college, I racked up thousands of dollars of debt because I didn't know how to use credit cards wisely. Even after we got married and had paid off much of our debt, we fell in hard times. Money was tight, and we turned to credit cards to charge our groceries. We had to learn to live within our means and live on a budget to finally and forever get out of credit card debt. We want to help you fix these bad money habits so you can achieve your goals and experience the freedom and peace that come with good money habits. Money habits are just like any other habits you have. Some are good and some are bad, but all habits are things you do without thinking about it, like brushing your teeth. Unless you're 4 years old, you don't have to remember to brush your teeth, and you don't need to know why. You do it twice a day because it keeps your breath fresh and your teeth from falling out of your mouth. Money habits are the same way. There are 7 things you might be doing with your money that are working against you, keeping you from financial freedom, and possibly even keeping you poor.
That's right. The personal finance tips we're sharing here today will help you pay off debt, invest for the future, and help you live the kind of life you want to have. Unless you think we're a bunch of killjoys who don't want you to have any fun, hang around for number 7 because I bet it will surprise you. Okay, let's get into our first bad money habit you need to break. Not knowing where your money goes. Let me just ask you a question. Do you know where your money goes each month? If not, I guarantee that you have bad spending habits. The good news is that this bad money habit can be fixed with a budget. If you don't have a budget, you likely don't know what you're spending money on. When you don't know that, you're blind to ways you may be overspending, and you miss the big picture of why you're struggling financially. Fix bad spending with a budget. Creating a budget starts with writing down all of your expenses and your income for the month. If you've never made a budget, now is a perfect time to start one. There are a lot of tools out there to help make this as easy as possible for you. We list some of our favorite posts and tools below, but again, we cover all the basics about how to create a budget in our video on that topic, so if you need help, watch it. There are tools like Mint that can help you make a budget and stick to it. They can also help you see where all your money is going so that you can make adjustments. There are also tools like Trim that can analyze your spending and find discounts that you can take advantage of. With your permission, Trim will reach out to your billers and negotiate lower rates. It's an easy way to change bad spending habits into good ones.
You know, it really is. Let's move on to a second bad money habit that may be making you poor and how to break it. Using your credit card as an emergency fund. An emergency fund is just money you have saved for a rainy day. More accurately, it's money you have saved for an emergency, like a flat tire, or a broken water heater, or an unexpected medical bill, or the list could go on, as there are many things in life we could be surprised by. You know, oftentimes we think that unplanned events can't be planned for, but that's not true. Like so many of the bad money habits on this list, we're guilty of them because we just don't know any better. And we don't know any better because no one taught us how to handle money. That's how I was raised. If my parents had any money left over at the end of the month, their first question was, who did we forget to pay? If an unexpected emergency occurred like the things I just mentioned, they had no idea how to pay for it. Often, it just ended up going on a credit card. So what's the problem with that? That's what credit cards are for, right? Wrong. Credit cards carry extremely high interest rates. When you charge something and you don't pay it off right away, you start paying interest on top of your purchases. Before long, you wind up paying far more than the original cost of the expense. You should only use credit cards to buy things you have money budgeted for already. And you should always pay off the balance on your credit cards every month.
If you're in credit card debt, you can get out. We did. John graduated college with significant credit card debt and paid it all off. It took time, but making a budget and sticking to it and then prioritizing paying off that debt and changing our spending habits helped us turn our financial life around. And you can too. So if you've been charging unplanned expenses, stop and start saving instead. Start with $50 and work your way up to $500, then to $1,000, and then keep going. When you need money for an unexpected bill, you'll have it saved and you won't have to put it on a credit card. If you lose your job or are laid off, you'll have money saved to live on. Chime Bank is a great place to start an emergency fund. You can open with no minimum balance. There are no fees, and they will automatically round up your purchases to the next nearest dollar and put the difference into your savings account. You can open an account today and start saving for an emergency fund.
Speaking of saving, Nicole, that brings us to our third bad money habit, waiting to save or invest until later. Many people delay saving and investing for another day. Most people pay their bills like rent, utilities, gas, and food, and then they have fun. They go out to eat, go out to bars with friends, buy things online they want but don't need, all the time thinking, I'll save whatever I have left over at the end of the month. The problem is there is never any money left over at the end of the month to save. People who get ahead financially do the exact opposite. They pay themselves first. Treat saving and investing as a bill to yourself that you must pay at the first opportunity every month. Before they make frivolous expenses, they put money into a savings account, and then they put money into an investment account where it can grow. If you don't know how to invest or have never invested, or you just have little money, you can still invest in the stock market. In fact, you can watch our video on the best investing apps to get started right now. This is the single best way to grow your wealth. Sure, it's not like hitting the lottery. You aren't going to become a millionaire overnight, but over time you will become rich and you'll be financially sound.
If you're not sure about this, think about it as investing in yourself, which leads us to our fourth bad money habit you might need to break, not investing in yourself. We just finished talking about investing as in investing in the stock market because it's one of the best ways to grow your wealth. But another equally important way to make more money and increase your net worth is by investing in yourself. So what do we mean by that? Investing in yourself means expanding your skill set, growing personally and professionally so you can improve yourself and in so doing grow your income. Some of the best ways to do this are by learning a new topic that will allow you to make more money, like coding or editing, writing, proofreading. You can teach yourself these topics online through reading blogs or taking courses through Udemy, which offers over 100,000 online classes at very reasonable rates. Or you could start a side hustle, signing up to deliver food, groceries, and other items with a delivery service app like DoorDash or Postmates is a great way to make extra money on the side. Or you could get fit for free with Healthy Wage. Not only will you improve your health, but you can bet on yourself to lose the weight you want to get rid of. And when you reach your weight loss goal, Healthy Wage will pay you the money you bet up front plus money from others who didn't lose the weight. Reading, meditating, and networking are other activities that you can engage in to improve yourself and ultimately your ability to earn more money.
That brings us to our fifth bad money habit, not trying to grow your income. It's easy to get trapped in the mindset that whatever you're earning now is all you need or all you can make. Making more money seems impossible or too hard or for someone else. But let me tell you this, it's not. You can make more money. There are so many ways, and you just need to try. We talk about many excellent ways you can even make money from home right now during COVID in our video on that topic. Working for a delivery company like the ones Nicole already mentioned is a great place to start, or you can monetize your skills on sites like TaskRabbit. You can sell things you have sitting around your house. You can teach online. You could start proofreading or writing or working as a virtual assistant. There are so many ways to make more money. You just have to be open to them.
You can also slash convenience spending, which is our sixth bad money habit. What do I mean by that? Well, you know what convenience is. It's something that makes your life easier. And there's nothing inherently wrong with convenience. Heck, Amazon built its entire operating model on increasing convenience in people's lives by making it easier and cheaper to get the things you want. Why drive to the store when you can sit on your couch and shop online? Why walk home when you can take an Uber? The problem with convenience spending is that it can cause you to overspend. It's easier to drive through Starbucks for a coffee on your way to work, but it costs a lot more than making your own coffee at home or bringing your own K-Cups to work. Why cook at home when you can eat out? The last thing that many of us want to do after working all day and spending hours in traffic is to come home and cook. We'd rather collapse on our couch after scarfing down a fast food meal in our cars. But when we choose convenience, it often comes at a cost that robs our future selves. Another way people give in to convenience spending is by justifying charging small purchases on a credit card to earn rewards points. Now, there's nothing wrong with rewards points. Heck, we've used them to fly free for years. But you don't want to buy small things just to get those points. It's easier to pay for small items with a credit card than cash, but all those small purchases add up. And when you don't use cash, it's easy to lose sight of that reality. Do your future self a favor. Only charge what you have cash for and can pay off at the end of the month. And don't chase rewards. Consider whatever you earn as icing. The cake is being debt-free. The icing is anything extra your wise spending habits net you.
That's so true, Nicole. Credit card companies are just waiting for you to trip up so they can ensnare you in a cycle of debts. Okay, now it's time for our final bad money habit, and the one I said would surprise you at the beginning of our video. Never having fun with your money. Are you surprised that I'm asking you that? If so, that's okay. I was surprised too the first time someone smarter than me with money asked me this question. I had just started a debt repayment program through a debt counseling agency, and the woman helping me learn how to live on a budget and pay off my debt asked me if I put any fun money in my budget. I told her I didn't because I didn't think I could do that or even afford it. She taught me something very important that I want to pass on to you. As you are creating a budget and learning to stick to it, factor in a little bit of money to do something you enjoy each month. It could be something as small or simple as a latte at your favorite coffee shop, or a book, or a t-shirt, or a game, or a meal out with friends. Figure out what you can afford. It could be as little as $5 or as much as $100 or more. It all depends on what you're making and making sure all your financial bases are covered. But I promise you this, if you don't budget for fun, you will not stick to your budget.
Now, I know we've given you a lot to think about today. If you're feeling guilty, don't. We all have bad money habits. The power is in admitting it and learning to live differently. Just take it one step at a time. You've already taken the first step by watching this video. Leave us your questions in the comments below, and if you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button so you can be notified of our new content.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.